Well, here we are. We are fully loaded, ready to go. Tent's on there. That took pretty much all day yesterday, Friday, all day today, Saturday. It's 2 o'clock now, and I'm glad that everything's sort of in here, sort of ready to go, and I'm getting out of here. Heading off, no idea really where, no real plan, but getting out of here, going camping, and I'm bloody excited. So a little bit of a plan is to head towards Eneabba. There is some caves in Eneabba that I want to check out, but also the plan is to stay off the coast as school holidays have just started, and there's caravans, cars, people going everywhere. So I sort of want to avoid the crowds, and we'll see what we can see along the way. I think I've bought what I need. No idea what I've bought. I've just sort of loaded the car up with things that I thought we're going to need, and that's it. We're off. We'll play it by ear, and it's going to be a good test for a whole sort of system in the back, which is, it's not 100%, it's around 90%. Still waiting on a couple of bits from Australia Post. We won't get into that, but it's going to be a good test. So I guess we'll start heading towards Eneabba. We've only got about two and a half hours worth of light left, which is, we'll get over that. At least we're heading off. But we'll try and find a nice little free camp. I've had to buy some firewood simply because it's rained a lot in the Midwest, and it doesn't really happen this time of year, but everything's flooded. So there might be a couple of closed roads, but we'll work our way around that. And the flies will be out. When it rains in the Midwest, straight after the rain, the flies come out in force. So we'll see how we go there. But anyway, let's head towards Eneabba, see if we can find a nice little free camp, see what we can see along the way. And I do want to say as well, if we can get 2 or 3 videos out of this little trip, it'll be bloody top notch. Those videos will cover sort of 2 or 3 weeks worth of work that I can do while I've still got videos. And then plan the next one and try and get a couple of videos out of that little trip as well, just so it covers me while I'm working as well. I've still got videos coming out. Anyway, let's get into this. Enough dribble, let's go. So I found a little spot pretty close to the Stockyard Gully Reserve. There's a little track just across the road over there. We'll go and have a look in a little minute, but we're up on top of a hill. We've still got 2 bars of 4G, so I can talk to Soch, which is good. And we're just up the road from Lake Indoon, which I'm not too sure if we can see it from here. I doubt we can see it. But we pulled into Lake Indoon, which doesn't come up on Wiki Camps for some reason. Not too sure why it doesn't, but it's a free campground around a lake, which is, it didn't look very flash when we went in there, but they had toilets, showers, cold showers I think, and it was free, so you can't beat that. It was busy as well though, so I just kept going a little bit up the hill here. I'd rather have my own little area. And this little spot looks pretty good to me. So I'm happy with this little spot, and we've got a little bit more signal as well. But we will be going back down the hill a little bit, have a little drive around Lake Logue, because it's about, I think it's around 5 o'clock now. Still a fair bit of sunlight around, and if we can find a better little camp spot, we'll go in there. But this is going to be our temporary spot. If we can't find anything, we can come back to it. And it's directly across the road from Stockyard Gully Reserve. One of the, I think there's 3 or 4 entries into the tunnels. This one being the quickest for me to get to, but I think it's a bit of a drive in here and a bit of a 4-wheel drive track, which I'm happy to do, doesn't bother me. Pearson's track. Reserve open, cave walk open. And it looks like a brand new sign. Not too sure how much rain they've had around here, but everything is green. So we'll see how we go in here, but I think this is going to be tomorrow morning. We'll head in there. Anyway, we'll head back down the hill and see what we can find on Lake Logue, which is on the left-hand side. Fair few tracks in there. There's a couple of little caves on HEMA maps, not marked anywhere else. So if we can get to them tonight, we've got an hour and a bit of sunlight left. That'll be pretty cool, but if not, come back up here, park up and camp the night here. And one thing I do need to do as well tonight is go around, check all the nuts and bolts, make sure everything's tight still. Even though I've only done, I think 150, 200 Ks, I'll probably just check everything over the first couple of nights. So Lake Logue, where we're at now, does not show up at all on Wikicamps again. There's not a lot of information online, and well, there's a little tinny there, 1999 flood level, which is pretty cool. So I'm guessing a local farmer or something's put that up. But yeah, not a lot of information on Lake Logue. A little bit of water down there. We'll just keep cruising along those little tracks here. So an interesting little spot. What I can find out is it's a very popular spot with, I guess, bird watchers, staying at Lake Indoon just back there, coming over here and checking out the birds. I did see a load of birds fly off when I got the drone up, and I also saw, oh, there's fish in there. Some sort of fish in there. But I also saw a load of little, I guess, gas wells. Abandoned gas wells, all fenced off sort of thing, and it does say that on HEMA maps that there's a load of abandoned gas wells. So a weird little spot, but I just can't get any further. Don't want to risk going in these trees and damaging something on the side of the car, especially that rooftop tent. So we'll head back up to our first little spot, and I guess we'll get dinner on. Well, this is going to do us. This is our setup for the night. Pretty close to the road, but I'm pretty sure it's a nice quiet little road, and we're real close to the entry to, what is it, Stockyard tunnels, caves. So happy days there. We can get up early in the morning and hit that track. There's not too much information on that track, Pearson's track. I think I could only see sort of one page online about it, but be interesting to do, I guess. And then we'll take one of the other easier exits out of there tomorrow. But anyway, we'll get this set up and we'll get dinner on. We've got cheap as chips dinner tonight. Beef olives, $3.81. That bit of salad. May even put it in a wrap, have a wrap like that, but happy days. We've got the little oven on. And we did have the oven on today, 180, pretty much max. We cooked some little chicken wings in there. And lifting up the lid on this box, because it's not fixed down at the moment, just, as I say, it's not 100%, but stuck my hand in there, put my hand all around the oven, and it's all right. You can still touch it, warm to feel, but seems all right. Anyway, we'll get this tent set up and get into tonight. Righto, it's the next morning, and that was an absolute ripper sleep in there. Bloody awesome to be back in there. But a beautiful night's sleep. I think I had kangaroos or emus or something running around in the middle of the night. Put the curtain down, they sort of scampered off. I couldn't see a thing. But as for today, we've already had a nice brekkie, had a nice coffee, and we're heading straight across the road there into Stockyard Gully Reserve, Pearson's track. So we're going to let the tyres down, just because I've read on the internet it's a soft sandy track with a lot of rocks, so may as well let the tyres down. I guess we'll get into it. We'll pack that up, let the tyres down, get in there. Righto, Pearson's track, Stockyard Gully Reserve, here we go. Everything's open. Full drive only. It's, don't know what to expect, but we'll get in there. We're all sort of ready to go. So let's do it. Well, we're about halfway in and everything seems pretty good. The whole track's been graded. It's nice and easy and clean. There is some boggy little rocky spots as well, that's what we read about. But you can see after, I don't know, after a fair few people come through, it'll start to get real boggy. But anyway, we'll keep on going. Not too sure where that track goes, but it's all been graded as well. We'll just keep heading towards the cave, which is down that way. Righto, here we are. We're at Stockyard Gully Caves and I'm not too sure what to expect. I got plenty of water in the bag, tripod, try and get some nice photos. We'll check all the nuts and bolts again tonight, just to, why not? It was sort of a, well, a little bit of a bumpy track, but easy enough little track. As for Stockyard Gully Caves, not too sure what to expect. Little information board here, we'll have a little look. And I did think I saw a 1.3 kilometre return or loop, which we may as well do. Hopefully this weather doesn't come in and rain down on us, but we may as well do it. So the name Stockyard Gully comes from drivers travelling to the market in Guildford near Perth from Geraldton camped here and used the deep gully as a cool natural stockyard, or used the caves as a cool natural stockyard, which is pretty interesting. It's a long old walk too, Geraldton to Perth. It's a 4-hour drive. Plenty of warnings: flash flood, quicksand, slippery rocks, bees. I've seen that a couple of times, bees at the start of the cave. And have a torch, which I haven't got a torch. So we'll see how we go. They've got a little torch on top of the GoPro, so that's probably going to have to do us. And a little map. So here we are here. Big old walk around there, big loop. And cave entrance there and there. So another cool thing, if you see a pink colour in the caves, it's probably hematite, and a yellow colour is geothite. These are iron oxides formed under different chemical conditions. So that's interesting. The flood level here must have been the same. Well, it's only 20 or 30 k's over the other side there, but it must have been the same as lake that one, whatever it is down below there where the tinny is. Lake Logue, I believe it was. But we're now sort of down in the gully now, walking along here. Just got to watch out for bees as well. Well, that's pretty cool. That's where it looks like the bees are, just there. So we won't be going up there, but that's beautiful, that. Well, now that we're in the cave, it's considerably cooler, but I've only just sort of realised that the old GoPro, they don't like low light. So we'll see how we go in here. And I've only got the little torch on the top here, which that should be right. We'll see how we go here. See what we can see. Hopefully it doesn't get all glitchy. Wow, this is literally pitch black. If you turn all the torches off, everything off, you'd hate to be in here without any light. I'll turn the light off and we'll just see what it's like. It is pitch black. Can't see an absolute thing with that light off. I don't know how they used to do it driving cattle through here, but yeah, just absolutely black. It's good that someone stuck that there because yeah, this is incredible. And there's all these little caves and nooks and crannies sticking out everywhere, which is really cool. But it just has got me thinking as well. How much battery have I got left on this little torch? Oh, there we go. I can start to see the exit here, but it is extremely sandy in there. I'm wearing Crocs as well, which doesn't really help, but pretty boggy. Well, this is incredible. This is just a stunning cave. And the whole way through it, I'm sort of wondering how much battery have I got left in this thing, because you can't see a thing, an absolute thing in there. But 100% worth it. And it'd be bloody awesome to see the gully, well, the river running through here, water running through here. That'd be incredible. So there's plenty of bees on this side as well. You sort of got to race out there pretty quick, but what a spot. This is bloody awesome. Oh, that bee's chasing me again. But that's the track out of there as well. Probably not the easiest track, especially when it's covered in bees. Well, that's it. It's us all done now. Actually, there's another little spot up here. It's all barriered off. We'll go have a look up there, but it'd be amazing to see the water flowing through here as well. I don't know how you'd go about seeing it, because you sort of walk along the gully here, but it'd just be incredible to see all that water through here. So this looks like another little cave system, which you can see through the other side there. And you can see all the beehives there, one there, another one just there. You can hear them as well, but we aren't going in there. There's no entry. And it looks like a bit of a hike anyway. Oh, they're on me. Let's get out of here. Righto, beautiful little spot, that one. Plenty of bees, plenty of flies. And beautiful cave system. Just this little GoPro doesn't really show it off that well. It doesn't work that well in dark conditions. But plenty of picnic tables. Toilets just up the back there. Righto, that's going to do us here. Stockyard Gully Caves. Ticked off the list. I wanted to do it for a while now, sort of forgot about it for a bit. And then a mate of mine, Kia Clifford, sort of put it back in my head. So we got out here, ticked it off, happy days. Anyway, we're going to chuck lunch on. We're going to put the little oven on and cook up some chicken wing nibbles, which I think were about 10 bucks, something about there. I don't know, easy little lunch, so happy days. So we'll get out of here, but the road out of here is a lot better condition than the road in here. It's sort of made for low clearance four-wheel drives, where we came in from the lakes, which was a high clearance sort of area. But no real plan on the way back. I'm just going to find, I don't know, somewhere nice to stay for the night, do a bit of a loop back towards Geraldton inland, see what we can see as well. I want to see a couple of these rivers and see how much water is actually in them, because we had a fair bit of rain the last couple of days. But anyway, let's get out of here, hit the road, and chuck the chicken in whenever I can. Oh, they're looking pretty good. Righto, we're pulled up at Eneabba, and there's not a lot here to see. Eneabba, sort of one little point of interest, which is the, I guess, the park, playground, toilets, information board, and there's a small memorial up there. But yeah, Eneabba, nothing special. So we'll keep heading on through here. We'll just grab lunch and then head towards Carnamah. Where out at Carnamah there's a huge salt lake, which it's another spot that I've always been meaning to go to, so I guess we're going to get out there and have a little look at that. So we're just out of Carnamah. We're at Yarra Yarra Lakes, and on the other side of that lake there is Carnamah, which we're not going to be getting to in this video or the next video. I think I said at the start of the video I wanted to try and get a couple of videos out of this, so we're going to end this one here, and I guess this episode will be on the Stockyard Gully Caves, really, and getting over to here, Yarra Yarra Lakes. Can show a little bit of it. But that's going to be coming up on the next episode, Yarra Yarra Lakes, and we're going to be taking the bush track the whole way around the lakes, avoiding Carnamah and heading over to Three Springs, just following along these lakes, which would be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for this, but I don't want to leave you hanging. I'll get the drone up there. We'll try and get some nice footage to finish this video off of these beautiful lakes. So I guess thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm bloody excited to be back out on the road, even though I'm doing this fairly quick, but it's a bloody top time, and everything in the back of the car seems to be working all right. There's a couple of little things that I guess I'll talk about them on the next episode, that need fixing, that need sort of looking at, but overall everything's bloody top notch, apart from these flies. They're horrible, these flies. But the Midwest region, slowly moving around the Midwest, and if you want to see anything in the Midwest of WA, let us know, and I'll try and, I guess, put something together to go and have a look at it. But anyway, cheers for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Also prospecting as well. Started looking at a little bit of prospecting out sort of the back of the Midwest area, Yalgoo, Mount Magnet sort of area. No idea what I'm doing prospecting wise, but the opportunity's there and it's something to sort of look at. I reckon it'd be pretty interesting. But let us know what you think about that as well. And a little map. So there we are there. It'd be even better, incredible to see the water flowing through here. How you guys doing?